All right, a little schooling. Today we're talking about general XPs. In specific, general XPs, not regular generals, just XP generals. Before we get started, don't forget to sell the best belt on the planet. Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell, as they say. Once you subscribe, there'll be a little bell. You click it, you'll get notifications when we make a video or something. Make sure you do that. All right. Standard white washer. We've had this standard white washer out for a while. We've been selling it for a while. There's certainly been a misunderstanding of the white washers. Probably best to you general XP owners to find the white washer on the website and go look at it. But basically, it's this, okay? This is it in a nutshell, and I'll try to be short with it. Polaris clutches, all these 1000S's, generals, FY, this would apply to 1000S's too, but 1000S's, generals, XP1000s, all have the exact same diameter clutches, primary and secondary. They're both 10.5 inches apart. All right. The other common denominator on these 1000S, General XP, and XP1000 is the belt from Polaris. They all use an XP1000 belt, which, by the way, has been the same since 2015, not 14 when it come out. That's actually an XP900 belt. I want to confuse you on that. 15 and newer use same belt on these vehicles I mentioned. The thickness of the belt, the way the belt is made on these two clutches, when you get to high speed, 70 miles an hour, etc., will over travel into the secondary clutch. Rehashing back to our old videos about this is in 14, Polaris put 2 blue washers in the primary clutch. Everything since then, there is one blue washer sitting right in here on top of this spider nut. And that allows that clutch to close to a certain point, and it over travels, which in turn pulls it down in secondary, and there's a little curve or chamfer in there, and that belt to come down to it, deform, heat up, and blow. Okay, so what we did, where did I do my washer? We created a standard white washer several years ago that's equal to 2 blue, like 14 models when they were right, and we've been putting them in everything that uses a 1000 belt that is a general XP 1000S and XP 1000 since. There is a little misinformation. This washer is unrelated to any brand of belt. So you don't have to have a standard washer to run a Hunterworks belt. It is a good idea to run a standard washer with XP General. This is what this video was about, 1000S XP 1000, just to simply stop over travel issues for those who do drive that fast or frequent and stay there for a couple miles, just to keep the heat off the belt. Like I said, go watch some old videos. It gets a little bit more technical, but I just wanted to share today the use of our standard washer, XP Generals. Also, not to be confused with the thick washer that comes with the thick belt that we sell, only available at Hunterworks, primarily used only on XP 1000s. Technically, it could be used on some of these others. We just don't do it. It's complete overkill. So why, I will say this, why is this not a concern for Razor 900s and regular Generals? Is because they have a thinner belt. I don't think I have one on my table here, but they have a thinner belt, so therefore their cogs do not travel as far down in a secondary as XP 1000 belt by anybody does, and they don't have an issue, and that's why they don't need them. Can you use it? Well, sure you can if you want to. If you buy a primary for those vehicles from us, this is what you get because you need one anyway. All right. FYI, it does not affect top speed in any of these models. We ain't changing it by 20 thousandths of an inch at the end of the day. Okay? So General XP guys, go ahead and get you a standard washer when you get anything from us. And we appreciate you so much. And also, don't forget, General XP guys, 2 other things really. is XP generals do not have a very good clutch calibration from the factory. This is all the way up through 22 models, still not fixed, and they still are using square pucks in the secondary clutch. Behoove you to get them out before your secondary clutches run. That is it for today on that topic. Belt, subscribe, and ring the bell. Appreciate you. Got questions? Todd at Hunterworks.com.